Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I've been getting a lot of comments from people over the past few weeks about how I get good skin, people commenting on my skin and stuff like that, and I have spoken about it a little bit in previous videos. So today I thought I'd show you guys my 3 top tips for how I got clear skin and how I keep it clear. These are really easy tips that anyone can incorporate, and it really is just bringing everything back to basics and not overthinking it and just trying to make your skin as healthy as possible, because your skin, after all, really is a very overt showing of how healthy you are and the quality of the inside of you. So really the things I'm going to be talking about the most are how to kind of heal your skin from the inside, but also I will talk to you a little bit about how I keep my face clean and how I keep sort of all the dirt off it and stuff like that. So let's get into it with the first tip. Okay, so starting with tip number 1, to drink as much water as possible. But I like to add lemon and ginger to my water to make it extra tasty and to give me some of the added benefits of these 2 natural ingredients. Lemons are wonderfully healing and are a fantastic source of vitamin C. Lemon juice also contains a healthy serving of potassium, magnesium and copper, which all help aiding in healing and detoxifying your body. Not only do I love the taste of ginger, but it's also amazing at relieving digestive problems such as nausea, loss of appetite and even pain. So I like to add this in to make it an even better and delicious drink. As you can see here, I like to only fill up my glass halfway with cold water. The rest I like to fill with boiling water around 70 degrees. This is because the slight warmth of the water actually makes your drink easier to go down and helps bring out the flavours of the lemon and the ginger. Okay, so tip number 2 is to really include as many dark leafy greens as possible. Dark leafy greens are absolutely incredible for achieving optimal health. And within a few days of adding these back into my diet, my skin is always noticeably clearer. Here I have some curly kale, which is rich in vitamins and minerals essential to maintaining a healthy body. Next here you've got celery, which is also very rich in vitamin K, folate, vitamin A and potassium. And despite being mainly water, actually provides a fair amount of dietary fibre. Courgettes are also wonderful. I love to spiralize the long ones or steam these small ones, add them to curries or stews. And then we have spinach, which is an essential source of iron and can be added again to smoothies, salads, curries, pasta dishes. It is so versatile. We also have some broccoli and cucumber, really easy vegetables to incorporate into your diet just as a snack, in a juice or a part of the main meal. It contains so much water, these dark leafy foods, that they really help keep your body hydrated. Okay, and so my last tip, which I think could possibly be the most important, is about facial hygiene. Now you might not think that this is actually a big deal, but keeping your face clean can be the difference between clear skin and quite terribly bad acne. I use a natural bar of soap, which I buy unpackaged from a health food shop. You can buy these in lots and lots of different places, unpackaged if that's what you're looking for. I have quite oily skin, so I don't like to use any complex or unnatural products on my face. As you can see here, I'm just soaping it up in my hands, and after I have soaped my face, I wash it off with warm water. After this, I gently dab my skin dry with a warm towel. I do this because your face is very sensitive. Because I have a minimal skincare routine, I do not need to use moisturizers or anything like that to sort of compensate for being too oily or too dry. Now I do have, obviously as I said, I have oily skin, but when you use soaps, usually they can really dry out your skin, and then therefore you have to use moisturizers because you're sort of battling with the kind of needing to use both sides, which is why I use as natural a soap as I can possibly find. And ever since actually going to this very minimal skincare routine, I have found that not only do I not need to use moisturizers, but I've begun to restore a healthy, normal and natural balance on my skin. I also try to go a lot of the time without wearing any makeup, particularly on my face, because you can clog your pores and create again an imbalance of the natural cycle on your face. So I really encourage you to try and stop using a lot of unnatural products and try and stop using so many products, because remember, the more products you use, the more products you need, and you don't need them if you just take a step back and try and minimalize the products that you're using. I did a little experiment where I didn't wash my face with anything but water. I didn't use any moisturizer, stayed away from any oily products for 6 months, and I saw a huge dramatic change, and that has really been one of the main reasons why I've been able to get my clear skin back and really clear it for good. So I really urge you to take a step back and try not to use very many products. So those are just my 3 main tips for how to get healthy, glowing and clear skin. I really hope that you found it useful. Please let me know your thoughts down below, and if there are any other videos you'd like me to make. If you want any more information on anything I've said or mentioned in the video, please also ask down below. You can also send me a message. Give it a big thumbs up if you like this video and you like these kind of videos, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.